Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to Mutiny. In today's video we are going to be doing some insane rat holes on VALGUERO. A lot of you guys were requesting I do other maps and that sort of thing, so we're on VALGUERO. I really appreciate the support on the recent video, guys. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. So the first base spot is actually right next to Blue Orb. It's an absolutely insane spot. A lot of you guys might know about it because some famous YouTubers have built here, but what you want to do is you want to come into this little corner here, and there's a tiny little crouch cave bit here with a nice little rat hole sort of cave. This could be absolutely insanely defended. If you were to throw tech turrets here or even here, think you'd never be able to raid because tech turrets push you back. Put the distance on the correct thing. I'd probably select low and a couple high so they couldn't drain the turrets. This could be an unraidable base spot, guys. And especially you could have a pretty big tribe here, to be honest with you. You could even put, you know, all your forges here, all your replicators here. Obviously the only problem would be breeding, but you know, let's move on to the next one. So guys, the next base spot is actually one of my favourites, and I've built here multiple times with multiple different tribes, and I can actually say I've survived quite a few seasons in this base spot. It's not as known. I've never really met someone that knows about the spot apart from my old tribes, obviously, but what you want to do is you want to come under this little rock here, and when you come up here, there's a lovely little spot here. You know, I had 2-3 replicators along here. It was really cool. I actually turned this into 2 layers and had turrets all around it. It was an insane spot and it was so hard to raid. The only thing I found is you could probably C-spin in here with a Pteranodon. That would be the only way to sort of raid this. Let's go on to the next one. So guys, the next spot is nothing crazy, but I've started on solo Ragnarok on official quite a few times, and staying out the way is important. Obviously you've got the cold to worry about here, but I love to come by in this little waterfall, and there's a little tiny hidden sort of base spot down here where you can place quite a few foundations along here and put your fabricators and your smithies and stuff, and it's very hidden as well, because for someone just looking down there, they're not going to see the base, you know, they're just going to fly over. I'm aware of how easily raidable that is, but I'm just saying, for someone that wants to stay out the way and hidden, I definitely recommend this one. So let's move on to the next one. So guys, the next base spot is actually crazy. One of my friends actually told me about this base spot not too long ago, and I've not used it myself, but I know a few people that have. So you want to come down here. It's weird because this is like showing water, but there's not actually water here. You then have this nice little, I wouldn't say this is a rat hole, it's more of a cave, but no one really knows about it, and you could really well defend it. It's really cool. You could build quite a lot in here. This could be a great base location. My friend showed me his base spot there, and it was actually crazy hard to raid. The only problem is with this water, it would be so much helpful if it was actually water here, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. So the next spot isn't really anything great, it's just something I like to use on solo to get set up. What you want to do is come to this little waterfall here, and behind it is a nice little area where you can place quite a few foundations. I prefer to build them in the floor like so. You can place quite a few smithies and fabricators in here, all your mortar and pistols, that sort of that sort of thing. Great base location for a solo, definitely, because like as you see, you can't even really see it, and this is just because it's tech foundations, but if it was metal, this would be a very, very good solo spot just for getting set up. Definitely recommend it. Let's do one more. So I'm going to show you one more. It's nothing special, just another little spot where I've found some really good bases before, solo bases with quite a lot of loot in. You can place a couple of foundations in here, you've just got to get them right. You can put your smithies and all your good stuff in here as well. The only problem is you can't actually get up through that top little gap up there, but it is still a nice little hidden spot for a solo player. I am aware that this video there was only a couple of good spots, but I have got some awesome VALGUERO spots which I'm going to showcase. I just need to remember where some of them are and write them down. But this is a nice little solo spot. I definitely recommend it because not a lot of people actually know about this. They just fly over. Like I said, the only problem is this little top bit here, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem for a solo player. But guys, that is actually where I'm going to end today's episode. There was some good spots on this. Make sure you definitely check some of them out. I'm not sure whether they're unofficial or unofficial, but I'm pretty sure some of them are on both. So definitely go and check them out. And if you do like this base spot series, make sure you drop a like and a subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.